started. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kate Aurora, and I'm one of the channel account managers at Spacepole. I will be your host for today's training. Thank you so much for joining us today to learn more about Spacepole's SafeGuard product line. We're very excited about these solutions. And as you may know, the Retail Industry Leaders Association and National Retail Federation have recently released a blueprint for safe shopping last week to guide retailers on measures they need to take to prepare to reopen. These guidelines are in place to provide a safe environment for customers to shop in while also protecting the welfare and health of store employees. We want to educate our distribution partners of the SafeGuard line, its applications, and discuss the variety of ways it will help stores to follow the guidelines to reopen successfully. I know you're all busy, so I will have you all muted during the training so we can get through this as quickly as possible. If you have any questions, please either write them down to ask at the end, or you may type them in the chat box, which is located in the toolbar. If you select it, the third selection from the right, you'll see a chat bubble. There you can type a message. I have Kara Hedrick and Jason Welch, my fellow channel account managers, will monitor these questions and we'll ask them at the end of the training. I'm going to go ahead and accept a couple more people in as they've showed up. I think they can... Okay. All right. The new SafeGuard product group has been designed with the idea of customer sensitivity to hygiene and safety when they walk into stores. SafeGuard products are also helping businesses to protect store employees at various transaction points, including the checkout counters and drive-through or curbside transaction points. We actually have 4 categories that make up the SafeGuard product line. We have our SafeGuard acrylic screen, the SafeGuard hand sanitizer holder, and the drive-through payment paddle, and the movement of the payment device further down the checkout station. While there are other plexiglass or acrylic screens out there, many are either too flimsy, which are either difficult to clean, or they're too robust. So maybe while they're easy to clean, they take up way too much space and they probably cost way too much. The more robust ones may actually hinder the interaction between store associates and the consumer, therefore providing a negative customer experience, which may cause him or her to not return in the future. The SafeGuard acrylic screen has been designed to be an inobtrusive barrier to complement the checkout experience in a positive yet safe way. You can even see the picture on the right over here. You can barely see the screen. It's a very simple solution. The SafeGuard screen is curved, so it does provide a barrier for both consumer and operator protection. The store managers are also right now, they're trying to minimize the amount of foot traffic indoors. So the SafeGuard screen can easily be installed by store operators, and it's easy to add to current installations, which allow it to save plenty of space for other peripherals, including payment terminals, scanners, and receipt printers. The screen can actually be cleaned quite easily using warm soap and water with no degradation to the surface. There are several ways you can mount the SafeGuard screen on existing Visa mounts, or simply adding an additional mount that can be height adjustable or fixed. All of these SKUs, as you can see on the screen, have been loaded at distribution and pricing is available. I know what you're thinking, and I'm probably going to get this question anyway, but I wanted to make sure I tell you guys anyway. How quickly can I get these? Well, we are getting several requests, but the SafeGuard screens will ship to distribution in 2 weeks or less. The mount options may take up to 3 to 4 weeks, but we are functioning at full capacity right now and can turn all these solutions around rather quickly. Another quite innovative solution that's a member of the SafeGuard product line is the hand sanitizer holder. Retailers and restaurants are trying to provide consumers ways to keep their hands clean to prevent the spread of viruses. But let's face it, since toilet paper and hand sanitizer are becoming its own currency in today's coronavirus pandemic, hand sanitizer bottles sprout legs and tend to disappear. To prevent this, you can see the image on the top left where a retailer tried to zip tie a bottle to a universally touched surface, i.e. the payment terminal, to provide the solution while making sure no one takes it. Well, Spacepole has designed the hand sanitizer holder that can easily be added to the existing installations of Duratilt payment stands, added to swing arms, or they can be mounted onto walls, counters, or even floor stands at exits. The holders hold hand sanitizer containers with a footprint diameter of up to a little over 3 inches, and they do include Velcro straps to hold it in place. So, if a customer does try to swipe it and put it in their purse, there is definitely going to be attention drawn to them, so they're less likely to walk away with it. Sanitization is super important now more than ever. So, stores and restaurants that add solutions like hand sanitizer holders to their establishment will provide customers peace of mind and allow them the ability to quickly clean their hands without having to search for the restroom each time to wash their hands. There are several different mounting options, and again, all SKUs are loaded at distribution. The third category to the SafeGuard product line is the movement of the payment device. On the left, one of the solutions, you'll see the the space pole has designed swing arms that are longer than its usual 8-inch or 12-inch swing arms. We now have a 24-inch swing arm option that can be added to existing customers with a handle that can be used on the operator side, so he or she can move it without having to actually touch the universally touched surface. On the right-hand side, you will see your standard grocery installation. So grocery store lanes have the payment terminal at the main checkout station, if you notice this image here on the left. But what we're proposing is that the payment device be moved to the end of the lane, as you can see here, while adding the SafeGuard screen at the point of sale, again, which you see here. This provides social distancing for both the store employee and the customer. So adding a rail mount option, which you can kind of see right there, a rail mount option to the payment stand for the payment device to be moved at the end will allow this to be easily implemented. The fourth addition to the new SafeGuard product line is the Spacepole payment paddle. While this solution isn't new to Spacepole, the demand has been uncertain of its necessity. Now, during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's obvious that Spacepole payment paddle serves a definite need to protect customers and operators at the drive-through. Right now, many drive-throughs pass the payment terminal itself to customers. They leave the terminal on the shelf, and the customer is left to complete their own transaction, or they take the customer's card to swipe or dip it on their behalf while they're wearing gloves, which are more than likely not being changed after each customer, which means more germs are being spreaded. You get the drift. All of these measures take time. It slows down the experience that should actually be a quite quick experience for customers. Some fast food chains have tried to do creative things like attach the payment terminal to broomsticks, hockey sticks, etc., which is admirable, but how sustainable is that? The Spacepole payment paddle is a solution that can last long term. It protects the payment device from theft or damage, speeds up transactions, and improves customer and restaurant operator experiences considerably. The Spacepole payment paddle is an ergonomically sound and lightweight solution. Both options are less than a pound. We have two length options, 10 inches and 20 inches. These lengths are just for the handle. So this is 10 inches, this is 20 inches. So the terminal itself adds a little bit more length to it as well. We also have wall mounts available, so when it is not being used, it could be mounted or can be stored onto the wall. And we have options for both small to medium and large payment terminals. Also to add is that there is a hole through the payment paddle arm, so all the cabling can run through it, so power is still there. The payment paddle is modular and can be easily upgraded to whatever payment device the end user has. So when you discuss this option with your customers, make sure that you let them understand or know that they will need to purchase the arm as well as the associated payment plate that corresponds with the device. The payment paddle is designed for fast food drive-throughs, but we've received many other requests to use the solutions at curbside checkouts, as it can accommodate smaller payment terminals such as the Ingenico Link 2500 and Verifone E355 285 devices, as well as amusement and state park accesses and toll booths. So we've also ramped up production on these arms, and lead times upon receipt of PO take about 3 to 4 weeks or less to deliver to distribution. Again, all SKUs are loaded and ready to be ordered. So there you have it. We have several options, as you can see, for our SafeGuard product line, including acrylic screen mounting, hand sanitizer mounts, movement of the payment device, and drive-through payment paddles to promote appropriate social distancing for various transaction applications. You can learn more about these products by going to our website, www.spacepole.com. Select the products tab, and then you can select which solution you'd like to see more information on. Also, there are several marketing materials available on the partner portal. So here's some links of where you can find everything. If you do not have access to our partner portal, you can also go to our website. If you go to the company section and select partners, that will lead you to a link to request access to our partner portal. So you have access to all these materials, pricing, presentations, and more. But of course, the CAM team is here to help you. So please don't hesitate to reach out directly to either Kara, Jason, or myself with questions, or you may email our team. The team email is camteam@spacepole.com. With that.